Today I'm going to be showing you how to use a soil probe to take soil tests for your pasture or field. The soil probes we have available to offer don't have any measurements on the probe, and typically you're going to want your soil probe to collect samples about 6 to 8 inches. The nutrients that you're interested in finding out about for your pasture or field are going to be stored in that top layer of the soil profile. So what I like to do is take a ruler or a tape measure, mark that 6 to 8 inches, and then take some permanent marker, put a marking at. That way you get a consistent sample across your field. In order to take a soil test, pretty simple. You're going to find a spot in the field that matches a general representation of what your field is like. We have a step on our probe. Go down to where you left your mark, you pull it up, and you'll dump that probe into any pail or bucket that you have. So in order to get a good representative sample of the soil in your field, you want to take about 15 to 20 measurements across your field, depending on the size, and you want to do it in as random of a way as possible. A good way to do that is to follow a general W pattern, going at a diagonal in your field, coming back up, and then diagonal out again, and then back up again. Try to take random points along that. Don't sample in only a small area. You're going to find inconsistencies, especially if you have a larger field, you have a lot of high and low spots. Try to get every bit of topography and wetness of your field so you can get as general of a sample as possible. And then once you have all of those probe samples in your bucket, you're going to want to mix it up. Best way to do that without contaminating your soil is to mix it with a glove, but if you don't have that, hand mixing it is probably all right. And then put that into a Ziploc bag and then ship it out to a soil test lab of your choice. If you have multiple pastures with different managements, and honestly multiple pastures with different enough distance or topography, then I would get representative samples for each one of those that you're interested in testing. Different management practice, different pasture grasses, different crop. If it's way over on the other side of your property and you think it probably is different, if it gets different rainfall, if it's a higher elevation than some of your other pastures, just get another test. The best times of year to do soil tests are right before winter in the late fall or early spring, basically around your application for nutrients. In the spring, before you apply any fertilizers or manure, to find out what your pastures and fields need, and then same thing for any fall applications.